Yo, what up? What up? Good morning. Good morning. GMGM. I'm not sure what date it is.
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday. Sorry. Wednesday. September 3rd, 2025. Look at that. Another beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I got my co-host in the house, Tyler. Tyler, good morning. How you doing today?
I'm good. Our coins are green and grinding back up, and I'm very pleased to announce that today is the first day that both of my children have full days of school since like May 27th. So it has been a long summer, and now Dad has a little bit more free time.
Oh, wow.
Excited.
Wow. What a day. What a day in the Tyler D household, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is an important day. Finally. Yeah, you do look different. You know, you look like euphoric right now.
I'm glowing.
I'm glowing. I don't know if it's a new camera so we can see better or something, but definitely glowing. Wow, both kids back to school. That is quite a moment for a parent, I'm sure. Wow, that is awesome. Anyways, yeah, I don't think there's any vacations until like Christmas, right? Yeah, right. There's not really many days off until then, so that's good. You love to see that. Now, all we need is you can't stop smiling. It's so funny. Yeah. Now, the only thing we need is our coins to be fully back, Tyler.
Yes,
and
that
man,
would make me even happier.
Even happier. So, kids is cool. Coins hitting highs. That's the next step. Anyways, today on the show, I mean, I'm back. So let's chit chat a little bit. See where markets are at. It looks like markets are doing pretty good on this beginning of September. Let's not get too excited, but also, what if? Right. That's why I put that as a topic today. What if? What if? You know, what if? The whole timeline who called for September to be the worst month of them all. What if they were wrong? That could be an interesting one. So let's see how the markets are today. And then what do we got? Tyler's top 100. A lot of news on the time. A lot of cool stuff to talk about today, actually. So there's a lot of stuff going on. So we'll go to Tyler's Top 1000. And last but not least, this show is powered by Wallet Connect. Wallet Connect is a connectivity network shaping the future of on-chain UX. If you've connected to Web3 app, you've seen Wallet Connect. That blue logo, it's everywhere. An icon of trust in crypto is recognizable as Visa at checkout. Want to learn more? Follow Wallet Connect on X and Telegrams to stay ahead of what's next. But also, Kraken Pro. With Kraken Pro, you get full control over your layout. Drag and drop any module. Customize it all. It's clean. It's smooth. And built for real traders. If you trade crypto, go to pro.kraken.com. Trade without trade-offs. Mando, perfect timing buzzer beater. How you doing? Good morning.
Fantastic. How are you?
I'm fantastic. A little tired, not gonna lie. Weddings are socially exhausting.
I'm shattered.
Yeah, you're shattered from work probably. Weren't you out with Locks last night?
I met Lux for dinner last night. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jealous. The text me was like, yo, you should come. I was like, yo, I just landed. I'm tired. Weddings are socially exhausting, boys. Where's the like? You guys been to weddings this summer?
You're a good wedding guest, actually.
I am a good wedding guest. Yeah.
You have a lot of energy about you, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
I'm to a wedding on Saturday.
Nice. Oh yeah, you are going to. That's true. I forgot that. Yeah, I was at a wedding, and it was a Persian wedding, and it was a lot of dancing. Like the next day, my back was like in half, dude. I couldn't walk. I took the ring off, but it was probably like 30,000 steps of dancing. It was a lot. Yeah, I was like, I went to at Ovi's wedding. Like his family were like teaching me how to like switch the light bulb. It was super fun. It was like, let's go. We're dancing for hours on hours end.
You're an MVP at weddings, as far as
It's a lot of fun. Definitely. If you need an extra wedding guest from our listeners, I don't get invited to ton of weddings. I've only been to like maybe one this summer. Yeah, I have some friends that go every other weekend. So if you need a fun wedding guest, you know where to find me. Anyways,
Crasher, you've seen the movie. Like that is Farouk. He's keen. He's friends with everyone. Pretends he's someone's relative. Minus hooking up with women.
Minus that. I bring my own.
But he's definitely there just for the friends with everyone. Like,
yeah.
Who's that guy? Who invited that guy?
There's a dude with the long hair, dude, on the dance floor just ripping it on the floor, dude. But it is bring my own wife, though. BYO wife. BYO. So that part is important. So anyways, man, though, markets are green. I don't know if you had time to look, but let's go there.
Who is the man, macro daddy of the land? Can you dig it?
Yeah, so it's not all over. Everyone wanted it to be all over. Timeline was in shambles. literally 48 hours, people are piling into tokenized Pokemon cards. We are I think what has happened, and it's pretty clear to see, is that you're seeing Solana start to be the strongest one of the L1s, probably alongside Hype. Hype's kind of just going sideways though. Solana actually feels like it's looking like this breakout again versus Bitcoin and just generally. So it definitely feels like the strongest one. We obviously have some DATs announced, but then you have the potential ETF coming. So maybe we're going to see some headlines around that. But it just in general, there seems like quite a lot of momentum around Solana right now. The every dip is shallower. Feels like it could be a breakout. JLP probably about to hit an all-time high. Yeah. JLP is basically at all-time high.
Wow.
And it looks like some of the Solana ecosystem is doing very strongly as well. So like Pump is strong in like the protocol stuff. Then you have Fartcoin bouncing back. You have Pengu looking strong. Feels like Solana related coins are also amongst the strongest. Not to say that altcoins in general are doing badly, but it's interesting to see. Bitcoin dominance is still around 58.5-ish. Bitcoin's back up to like 112K. I still think it looks very strong given gold's breaking out. I said yesterday, look, I continue to think that we're going to hit an all-time high by the end of the by Halloween. All-time high by Halloween.
All-time high in what?
Bitcoin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Halloween's far though.
It's what 10, 12%, something like that.
All right, let's run a market. I'll tell the team right now. Will Bitcoin hit all-time high by Halloween? I like that. Let me text it actually right now.
But yeah, I think we're still taking the majority of the interest has been the pump fund news that we saw about, and then just this return of RWAs. Like you have ONDO bringing 100 RWA, tokenized stocks. You have there's a big company in China, Fosun, which was tokenizing stocks. Then you had, even in the trenches, everyone's not looking for RWAs of like Pokemon cards, trading cards, but also other things around that. But RWAs is suddenly become the new thing to spend all your money on. And anything related to that is a little bit strong today.
Wow.
My favorite coin here, and I do have a bag, is Syrup, which is Maple Finance. They tokenize, probably the biggest tokenized fund, but they have a stable coin as well, and I like it for the stable coin really aspect. That one to me looks like a decent. It had a run up and then it was gone sideways for a while.
Okay.
That would be my favorite play if I was to like play more mainstream. I don't know what the TVL of Maple is. Maple TVL. Maybe.
It's trading at 49 cents. Not sure what the TVL is though. I can check DeFi Llama if you want.
Yeah, maybe.
Syrup. Maple Finance Syrup here. It's 2 bill. Wow, that's actually impressive.
Yeah, 2.5 bill. 2 bill. Yeah, 2 bill. And then there's USD. What is the one? Syrup. Is it what's the coin that you put into Syrup against Syrup Lend? Hold on. They have a stable coin. So this too, like, so if you just have stable coins, by the way, you can deposit into Syrup and get 9.1%, and that's been a pretty popular stable coin play.
Oh shit, that's crazy. So damn.
So this is like a stable coin yield.
I just realized what that is.
Yeah.
I was hanging out with the co-founder, when I went to New York for Solana conference. It was me, Jason from Oros, who's a friend of the show, Logs, and him just having a drink at the Soho Grand. And Jason, then the guy left, and then Jason's like, yo, this guy's killing it with Maple Finance. He's like revived it. Was it like dead? And then they like cooked it. They brought it out of the dead. And like,
I would never say Maple Finance was dead, but it was doing.
It wasn't dead, but it was like really
it was just doing something else really before.
Yeah.
And which was mainly RWAs, as in like they have one of the biggest tokenized treasury funds. They also have a very big like more obscure credit funds, I would say. Like they get involved in some spicy stuff. And it wasn't, I would say it wasn't like going incredible, but it was still, but that's because RWAs maybe weren't going like insane until more recently. And then they launched this like stablecoin yield product. And this is why the TVL has gone like insane.
Nice.
And I just like that one. Like if you're telling me the World Liberty Financial is propped up by a stablecoin play, I think this is an interesting one.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Good alpha. Pump is looking good. You know, we were talking about Solana ecosystem. The news yesterday was pretty good. I'm sure we'll get there with Tyler, but that's what's looking good. It looks like it bottomed out pretty well in the 800, 900 mil region. And Solana again, just looking just like strong. Ooh, who's calling?
I have no idea. I actually no idea who that phone call was from.
And Solana looking like the strongest horse at the moment. The whole market's looking at, I mean, guys, let's go there for a second because that's kind of the topic of the show today. I put what if, and I put what if because I said, what if September ends up being a good month? I mean, everybody was thinking that it was over, you know, whispers of a ghost month on people's live streams. And and the timeline genuinely like was ready to wrap it up though. Like genuinely, like everybody ready to wrap it up. Onsem even put a bear back in his name, that teddy bear that he usually puts during the bear market. I don't know if you guys noticed. And it was really over. Every chart apparently had broken structure, which I think that was kind of true. But
Anson's been out of this market for like 6 months.
I know it was really over. But what do you guys
beat around the bush? The guy's been bearish since 75K on Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
I really respect Anson, but he can't rewrite the fact that he's literally he owned hype, which has been a great trade. I continue to think it's been a great trade, but like his general market view has been wrong.
Yes,
for a long time.
Yeah, totally. And so has like almost every single person on CT that called top like a million times. But what do we
called top? Yeah, but I would say that Anson in particular was like, this is gonna be. He did call the initial dip, but then kept on calling for it on the way up.
Yeah,
continued to dip down.
Yeah,
and then we
so what do we think?
In ETH, right? In ETH.
I mean, everybody. He and a few people were saying we're never going to see ETH above $2,000 again. But where do we think we go now? Right, September. I mean, guys, let's talk about this before we go to Tyler's topics of the day. Like, how do you feel about it? I mean, I know it's early September, but we do have the corn moon on Sunday. You know, Farouk's birthday bottom. You know what I mean? I'm just saying we're approaching that time. Been talking about it a lot. What if September is good? Like, what do we think here, boys?
I think there's a pretty clear setup. So Bitcoin ETF inflows flipped green, big green yesterday. You've got continued buy pressure on ETH from the DATs. Joe Lubin, Tom Lane might be slowing down a bit, but it's still pretty strong. You've got the Solana DAT narrative heating up. Interest rates cuts 90% likely to come in a couple weeks, with Fed Chair Waller saying he thinks we're 1 to 1.5% too high. Some more bad jobs data has been coming out. So they're going to cut. They're going to keep cutting. You've got strong flows. Seems like a pretty clear bull case to me.
Well, Tom Lee has 1.87 million ETH.
Sure does.
Sure does, dude. That's pretty wild. And FedWatch is up to 95.6. What do you guys think? Are we gonna get like a one-shot 50 bit rate card? Like, is that gonna happen?
I need to get some money down on that because I think it's possible. Let me see.
What if?
Yeah.
When's the next meeting? Like September 16, no? Or 17? Oh, here it says September 17.
Yeah.
He says it here.
Oh, it's 5% on poly market. So you're only getting 20 to 1. You could have had that at 2%.
It was 2% on the show when we talk about it. But I don't know. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I do think this is the type of market that goes like 10% day before and then you cut it out. You know what I mean? So there was not a bad one. September seasonality, I was told, is really bad. But reminder, we are in a bull market still. and it doesn't look that bad. Everybody's just buying. And honestly, I think that stuff like what the Pump Fund was announcing yesterday, this is the kind of like announcements that kind of put money back into the trenches. And like a lot of people were stuck in this trade too, right? Had bought higher, and a lot of people also bought lower. And it looks like it's looking good. I mean, Milo, what do you think? What do you think September is going to look like? I guess it's not our first show of September, but it's the first one since I'm back, and I wasn't here yesterday. So I don't know what you guys already discussed, but how do you feel about this month?
I feel pretty good about this month. I think it's going to be volatile. I said what I said yesterday. I'll just repeat. I think take profits, rotate them into Bitcoin. Just keep doing that, and you'll have a good month. It's going to be volatile. You want to have shorts and longs. That's how I'd say it. Because like there will be some days where you're like, oh, the market just like,
yeah.
I mean, yesterday it felt like that for like the first hour, and honestly, everyone is willing to throw it all away at the first 1% drop in Bitcoin.
Yeah,
they're literally willing to just say the whole of crypto is a scam when Bitcoin drops 1%, and that points me to the idea that we're heading for like a very volatile month, of which you just have to take profits when you get them, and have the discipline to buy when everyone's like, oh my god, it's over. Like yesterday, everyone was like, it's all over. Again, like actually we've been saying for a week, and Bitcoin's just basically been around the same level, right? For like, it started, where did it start August at? 112? 113?
yeah, I think so. Something like that. Month. August. Was it here that started August? No, it started here. 15, 16, yeah.
Is that where it started?
Isn't it? How do you... No, sorry. I can't go by...
Yeah.
I got to go by weekly, right?
Oh, no, that is by month. Yeah. No, you're right. So it was a very strong first week. Okay, so that kind of makes the most sense. But like, we're basically where we've been at for like...
Round 114. Round 114, Mano.
8 weeks, right?
Yeah.
It feels like the timeline just wants to throw it all away. So
we're still ranging in between our lines, boys. The lines that we drew on show that one time are right there.
There's a couple wild cards out there too. So we've gone through the level-headed analysis, a little more speculative. The S&P 500 announces their new inclusions.
Dude.
On a periodic basis. They're up for another inclusion announcement this Friday.
Oops.
Some folks have put their hopium hats on that MicroStrategy stock would be included in that. It's a long shot, but if it is, that's the type of news that could really paint a god candle on the Bitcoin chart. Then the other aspect to watch for Bitcoin is that stretch stock, Sailor's like fifth financial engineering product, STRC. It's grinding back up to 100. It opened at 98.50 this morning. I think it's 97.
Jeez.
When it hits 100, I believe that unlocks his capital to start buying more Bitcoin. So I think those are two longer shot scenarios. One more long shot than the other. Stretch could definitely get to 100 in the nearest future to have on your radar for more bull drivers.
I love that. Sailor, who is Mando's favorite, and fellow Michael. We got to get Sailor on this show. Like, I would like to see Michael versus Michael. You know? Michael Mando and Michael Sailor. I want to see both my quants going at. Anyway, today's YEET code is SOL500. Oh, Jesus. Charlie must have a big bag of Solana. What? So that is the code they SOL5. Okay. I mean, it's good for me because the Solana is 500. You know, Farcoin's definitely higher than $800 million. Let me tell you guys that. Boy. So SOL500 is the code today if you want to have a chance to go win. Anyways, you were already going to the S&P news, so let's just go to you, Tyler, because there was quite a few headlines yesterday that were pretty good.
For daily NFT and crypto analysis. Tyler T on FOMO hour calls the kids can't miss.
Yeah, folks, crypto majors green this morning. Sol leading the way. Bitcoin actually about even now, 111,350. ETH up 2%, 44.40. Solana up 3% at 211. In stock news, we have Google stock up 9% this morning after they avoided a big breakup as part of the antitrust lawsuit that looks like it has now been resolved. Then Fed Chair Waller says multiple interest rates are coming. Bitcoin ETFs, I alluded to this a few minutes ago, 332 million in net inflows on Monday, highest total since August 8th. The ETH ETFs were actually negative. They saw outflows yesterday. The SEC and CFTC, huge news yesterday. They issued a joint statement saying the current law does not prevent SEC or CFTC registered exchanges from facilitating trading of certain spot crypto products. That means NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange, are now perhaps open for business for trading spot, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and more. So that will be big once it actually comes to fruition. We had Gemini share plans to IPO at a $2.3 billion valuation, raising up to $317 million in the process. Coinbase, this is an interesting new product. They unveiled a new Mag7 plus crypto equity index product. It's effectively the Mag7 stocks plus Bitcoin ETFs plus ETH ETFs plus coin stock that you can now trade on their platform. So introducing a little combination of stocks and crypto. We had the Solana Alpenglow pass its validator vote that will be coming mainnet Q1 2026. Underdog announced it's launching a predictions market in partnership with Crypto.com with a focus on sports predictions. That was a big one and a surprise yesterday. ONDO Finance, tokenizing stocks and ETFs. It's going to go live for trading on Ethereum today. And then Galaxy Digital announced it's going to tokenize its SEC-registered stocks on Solana as well. So again, like Mando mentioned, a lot of tokenization news. Let's flip through this. In token airdrop and protocol news, again, a laundry list here. So Pump Fund, they launched Dynamic Fees V1, offering 10x bigger creator fees in a new tiered fee structure. Over $2 million claimed in creator fees in the first day since this was announced. So a huge influx of capital. Linea, we've got the TGE. It's coming September 10th. They also launched an eligibility checker. So go see if you're going to be getting some tokens. Somnia debuted its SAMI token, 470 million FTV. Moby Screener, this was cool. For those of you grinding prediction markets or starting to, and you don't know where to look, they have a new tool that shows the top traders across all the prediction markets in a live feed, starting with Polymarket. So you can see what they're trading.
Love that.
Copy trade. REKT Drinks, shout out to REKT, announced a strategic partnership with GameSquare Holdings, in which GameSquare is going to buy $2 million of REKT tokens. There's more to this. I think a partnership with FaZe Square. I'm sure Mando knows more. And then YEET, 25K NFL Survivor Pool, free to enter for those ranked gold or higher. So that was a fun announcement. Rounding this out in memes. Memes were green on the day of about 2 to 5%. California Governor Gavin Newsom announced that he's planning to launch an anti-Trump meme coin. I don't know why he's doing this. If he does, I don't think it's going to go well. So we'll see if he actually carries it out. On-chain movers, there's a handful. Hutch, Cope, Zard, following this Pokemon meta. I don't know if you've seen this collector crypto token, cards.
Saw that.
Up 250%, 300 million FTV.
Jesus.
As Pokemon hype has taken over the timeline. Yeah, that's the rundown. A lot of news.
I'm just saying, last cycle, Pokemon hype led into NFT hype. I'm just saying, what if? What if is topic of the day? What if? What if? I was the guy, I bought like $10,000, $15,000 worth of Pokemons.
Oh, did you?
Like during COVID, I would rip. But I'm an idiot. Like I'm a gambler. You guys know me. I was ripping them. So like I would be up more if I'd never opened the boxes. I was buying the XY evolutions, but I was buying them like boxes at a time, like 10, 12 boxes. And I think I received like 27 Charizards back. Dude, where the fuck are my Pokemon cards? I gave them to my Pokemon dealer in Montreal before moving, and he was meant to sell them for me. I gave him like 10,000 cards. Anyway, I should probably check in on that, right?
Yeah, you might want to find those.
It's probably worth a bit. Not a lot, but it's probably worth. Like I'm not one of those that has like insane 6-figure collection, but it's like still, it's still like 5 figures. Like it's still worth something.
Sure.
I actually have 2 cards here that I graded. I only kept 2 because they were so cute. My favorite, Pikachu. It was this one, little like surf Pikachu. Yeah, I got them all graded and shit. And then like this little flying Pikachu. There you go. It's the only 2 things I brought with me to Portugal. That's it. That's it. So what's up with this card thing at $300 million?
Yes, this is the token. This is not a meme. I mean, this is the token tied to the protocol Collector Crypt. I'm not an avid Pokemon trader. In fact, I haven't really traded or participated in the game. So this is kind of new on my radar. I just saw it overnight. But token's up 250%, 300 million FTV. So it's huge.
Damn.
It's really happened in just the past couple days. So this was at 20 million market cap just on September 1st, so a couple days ago. Basically 7x in a day and a half. So parabolic move on this. And I guess I'm just loosely tracking this. From my understanding, the values of Pokemon cards are skyrocketing. They're starting to be traded on chain quite a bit more. And then this has also spawned an on-chain Pokemon meme meta. So now there are a lot of Pokemon memes that are also running on the back.
Pokemon capital markets.
Yes. PCM, baby. That is taking over Solana along with the creator meta. So there looks like there's kind of a couple metas playing out at the same time in the Solana trenches. So they went from dead to lively seemingly overnight. So you got that. And then the big announcement, we kind of went there early, but I'll just get into it. Pump Fund introduced Project Ascend. This is their initiative to pump their system by 100x. They're starting with these dynamic fees, 10x more creator earnings, 10x faster processing of CTOs for creator fees. I'll get into that part in a minute. But basically, introducing this new tiered fee structure. The lower the market cap, the higher percent. The higher the coin goes, the lower percent, but you still earn creator fees all the way up. So there's now effectively more incentive for you to launch a coin and maintain it over time, because you don't have to sell the token yourself. You will be able to just earn via the fee structure. And the CTO aspect is also important, because now this enables communities to effectively take over coins. They can file the CTO them. Then if they are effective and they win that CTO, they'll be able to earn the fees themselves. And perhaps if like the dev was a bad actor, all this, there's ways for them to go over and start earning.
This is nice.
It's off to a fast start. 2 million already delivered.
Whoa, 100 grand.
Day. Wow. So these are just, I think these are examples of what they would have earned. So far, there's a dashboard that Adam TEHC.
Of course he did. Hold on, let me go to Adam.
Yeah, I just sent you the link.
Oh, you did. Hold on, let me go to you then. Okay, I see it. Interesting. Wow. This was. I thought this. I saw Mando. You also had some thoughts on this on the channel. I think this is really, really fucking smart. Like this is, you know, people are like, oh, meme coins don't work. They're PvP, blah blah. I guess this is somewhat of a good attempt in trying to solve that problem.
Well, I think it means that they can probably start to push out the streaming side of the business a bit more aggressively. This is definitely going to attract people to come, right? So I think it's interesting. I think other platforms have obviously experimented this before, but Pump is the biggest, and I think has the most credibility on their like content creation side. So maybe this can work, I think.
The incentives are clear, right? So like anyone who's a streamer is at least having the conversation in their head. Should I drop a coin and start streaming on Pump, right? Like Mitch, controversial character.
I saw that.
Regardless of his past, his coin ran to 40 million. He owned 80% of the supply, which helped drive it up so much. So it's effectively like 8 million market cap. But he earned like $60,000 in fees as the creator in a few hours yesterday, right? And granted, this is a pretty popular crypto native guy. Not everyone's going to be able to have that kind of success in the first few hours, but some of the big streamers out there in the world absolutely could, right? So, and now you also have the incentive to keep going at it.
Yeah. Whoops. I like the Chill House one. They just put music on. It's kind of cool. What they've got going on. And I own none of this. I just think it's cool. All right. Well, this is nice. Definitely a different approach to this whole streaming thing going on right now. And clearly the people like it and the market likes it because Pump Fund is pumping. I thought the biggest news, which kind of had me thinking like, oh, September REKT, September bears are fucked, is this. The SEC and the CFTC joint staff statement, Project Crypto Sprint. I mean, Tyler, take us through that. This is arguably one of the biggest news we've gotten this year.
Yeah, we buried the lead. So the SEC and the CFTC issued a joint statement saying that their registered exchanges can now facilitate trading of certain spot crypto assets under the current law. So yes, this effectively means spot Bitcoin, spot ETH trading are coming to these major exchanges. They're saying this isn't staff guidance. It's not a rule, but it effectively invites filings and requests for relief and lays out what regulators will evaluate and what will be allowed and what will not be allowed. So this is actually a part of the SEC's Project Crypto Sprint initiatives, and it'll enable, again, big national exchanges that you all know, the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, the CBOE, the CME, who's under the CFTC. They'll now be able to list spot crypto assets, Bitcoin, ETH. We don't know exactly what that list will be, but you can assume it's going to be the majors and likely several downstream.
I think it's be Farcoin.
I've heard that's the first one that will be listed.
Yeah.
It's either going to be Bitcoin or Farcoin first.
I mean, Bitcoin, Farcoin is any like Bloomberg Terminal will be your fork. Imagine the Bloomberg chat being able to like trade Farcoin. Just saying.
There's some interesting impacts. So you may not need to trade on Coinbase anymore, right? Like you'll have more opportunities for where you want to trade your Bitcoin and anything where you want to hold it. That has to be one of the impacts here. I think there's also, second degree impacts of where you'll be able to have spot plus derivative trading, options trading all under one roof. So more products all, put together. And to me, I think arguably the more bullish part about this is that the SEC clearly means business with Project Crypto. I think there's a broad take out there, perhaps more in TradFi and mainstream, that, the government cares about crypto, but it's like 10th on their laundry list. I've had someone tell me that directly. I don't know, folks. The SEC seems like they're moving pretty damn fast to me in trying to lay out more clear regulatory frameworks and push this forward. And when was Project Crypto announced? Probably like, a month ago? It hasn't been that long, and now we've seen several announcements like this, and another big one coming down the pipe. So I think we're moving along the path. We're moving quickly, and more barriers are falling down.
Definitely. Market's doing really good right now. Definitely are. Did you guys see American Crypto just started trading today and it got halted like twice?
I saw it was going to start trading. I haven't seen the stock. So is it actually live?
Yeah, because it just got a notification it got halted. American Bitcoin, right? Yeah, here. I think it just got halted. Yeah, see? Yeah, up 60% halted currently. You were talking about shoving like a couple weeks ago.
No, I have not had a chance to shove on this yet. I thought this was a more interesting play than World Liberty 5. I mean, the World Liberty 5 pre-sale was an amazing trade. It's a more difficult trade at $23 billion. This one I thought was going to catch a lot of attention because they've got
up 90%. Jesus.
It's got the Trump family name. It's got Bitcoin mining, and the mining stocks have been doing very well recently. And they've also got the Treasury Co aspect of it. It just hits like so many narrative boxes.
Wow. That's actually a pretty smart product.
Anyone who got in early on that is feeling pretty good.
Damn.
I did not.
They're cooking, bro.
Do we know what the market cap is, where it's trading?
I mean, they raised what, 2.3 billion, I think, and it says here 2.1 billion offering, but it's up 90%. I don't know what it started trading at. I don't know how to tell for these stocks personally. I don't really know.
I see 234 million if Google's right.
Griffin Digital Mining.
That's not it. That's American Battery. That's not the right one.
No, this one, ABTC, Griffin Digital Mining, right?
Yeah.
ABTC, yeah. Wow. Look, it just fucking ripped.
There you go.
Yeah. Looks like it's wow. That is pretty.
And they're going to be buying Bitcoin as well, I believe. So perhaps another buyer in the mix. Bitcoin likes the news. We're coming up on 112, which we haven't hit in a while. That was big. That was very big news. The Solana Alpenglow news, and we know Alpenglow is coming, so this isn't like a necessarily huge milestone. But they got the approval from the.
The surprising of that is how long it's going to be. I people have been talking about Alpenglow like it's about to come.
Yeah.
And then you said,
what's Alpenglow? Well, I'm still stuck at fucking Fire Dancer.
Yeah, Fire Dancer's not out either, but Alpenglow is like the one after that.
So what's Alpenglow? So 90%. Okay, so to make change latency, blah, blah. Okay, it's basically to scale Solana, but where's Fire Dancer?
Fire Dancer is the other validator. I believe they've got Franken Dancer going.
Oh yeah, they do.
But I
Yeah.
don't know if I don't think Firedancer is yet on mainnet, or if it is, it's not like at full capacity or whatever the fuck.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's just a lot going on for Solana narrative. Wow, Bitcoin is ripping, boys. Hold on. 1022.
What if?
What if? Hey, look at Farcoin, 808.88. China is gonna love that when they wake up. I mean, I'm telling you what. I'm just asking.
You waiting for the Chinese Open here?
Yo, can you? Like,
40 Eastern.
What time is it in Beijing? I mean,
China wakes up in 7 hours.
Dude, and they just celebrated with Putin and fucking Kim Jong-un, like their fucking military
It's 10
stuff.
p.m. It's 10 p.m. Beijing's going to bed right now. We've got another 10 hours before they wake up. And
we better. So if you're a true American, you're sending Bitcoin to like 118 here, 116 here in one shot, and you're making the Chinese bite higher.
Wow.
They're trying to conspire against America, so we're going to come for them.
And look at what they just did to America. They just hung out with Kim Jong-un and all the bricks and stuff and just like shoved it in your face. You know what I mean? Like, did you guys see Putin and Xi with the hot mic talking about bionic humans and shit?
God, the conspiracy theory shit's just going to go wild forever on that, isn't it? That's like
that one. I'm curious to know what Callie thinks about that one, because that hot mic was interesting.
We'll hear about it.
You know, you think it's possible that Xi Jinping and Putin are talking with a hot mic? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
These people make no mistakes. You know? So anyways, okay. So just quick shout out. The code is SOL500, but I do have to point out, AI Rev gifted us 200 subs on the show.
The man.
On this show alone.
He's the GOAT.
So he gave us 100 subs twice. So I do want to give AI Rev, Parallel AI Rev, a huge shout out, which by the way, I saw his other pump trade. God,
yeah,
dude, he
another
must be the GOAT.
1.7 million cleared, I think.
I think he's the most profitable pump fund trader of the token as it stands. If I'm not per the look on chain thingies. So definitely some alpha here, and he's doing it all in public too, because they're all fucking hyperliquid on like a dog's wallet. So I do want to give a shout out. See, Chad's only listening to the show, you know, and so Parallel AI, this guy.
I hadn't put two and two together. It's cool to hear Chad's. You know, he probably is tuning in for two of the top 75 accounts on CT.
Yeah, two of them.
Two of them are here, and we're just happy to like share our wisdom with some of the top traders in the space. So,
you know, I'm like top 500. You know,
you'll get there.
Who knows?
Keep grinding another cycle.
It's okay. On the Kaido prediction markets board, I'm number 1.
Oh, really?
On the, you know, in the last 12 months, you know.
But where are you in relation to Pentoshi, for example?
I mean, Pentoshi has stolen much more money than I have.
Didn't steal.
Didn't steal. Sorry. Raised, sold, ICO'd.
Raised is probably the right way.
Raised, yeah. So, you know, let me raise it quick, like $200-300 million, and I'll probably make my way up there. You know, maybe I need to interview another president.
Yeah.
Or maybe I need to do Trump round 2. I don't know. You know, Trump should come on on the interview with me to defend allegations.
All the Adam Cochran. All the Adam Cochran.
I haven't muted Adam Cochran because I lost it with the threads during the bear market with that guy.
Yeah, I muted him during the bear market, and so I didn't realize that like everybody was like making fun of him on time. I didn't realize it was him making the thing. Yeah. So then I went to the page and realized I still had to mute it from a year ago, and it was like a huge thread about Trump being dead.
Real quick, hey, he would make it viral, 9 million views, but you didn't have to mute him because Elon muted him for you. So like I actually follow Cochran. I never muted or unfollowed him, and his posts are just nowhere to be seen. And
wow,
like, 9 million viral post is not shown to me. Elon also nuked his creator fees, so he's not going to earn anything.
So that goes to show you that Elon and Trump are not really beefing.
Well, it shows that Elon puts his finger on the scale.
Yeah, when I type in Adam Cochran, I just see a load of tweets of people dunking on Adam Cochran, of which there have been some incredible dunks.
That is, yeah, there's some crazy shit.
By Dip Wheeler.
Yeah, with Trump. I think Dip Wheeler's got to be like one of my favorite picks. I mean, I do. He does share a strong bias with me.
A fellow top 75.
A fellow top 75.
He did make the top 75. It's good to see. That's the only list I follow now because there's now a Twitter list around it. So I just.
You should. I mean, you should definitely unfollow me if you're listening to this show.
Oh yeah, so Fred has come back in the chat. Fire Dancer isn't on yet, and Alpenglow will actually slow its progress because it changes the code. FD was meant to one-to-one Okay, so Alpenglow is going to basically walk back from Fire Dancer. That's pretty funny. I would agree that all of these things are a meme at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? It's like that's just the narrative.
You trade the narrative.
You trade the narrative.
I mean, you and I traded the Fire Dancer. That's why I was asking where it is, because you and I traded the Fire Dancer narrative that first time around.
Yeah, but it was all a Fugazi, and it's come out. It's better. We got Frankendance, whatever the fuck that is. So it's just some bloke in a shack validating transactions. We're gonna get Fire Dancer from Jump Crypto at some stage. But now Alpenglow.
Yeah.
Just like the name of it. That's
Alpenglow is pretty good. I gotta say, it's a good name.
Yeah, sounds like something you should be eating in the morning. You know,
For me, it sounds like a fucking American warship, like Alpenglow 117, USS Alpenglow.
Start your morning with Alpenglow, the new brand flake from you can really sell Alpenglow. It's good. Really... It's full of nutritions and whole wheats. Alpenglow.
Alpenglow. Anyways, so we are in September.
We should ask Grok. Or ask ChatGPT. Like, if you were to make a consumer product around Alpenglow, what would it be?
Chat.openai. GPT-5 is not great. I have to correct it a lot. I wonder how our Chinese Zodiac's doing right now. So if you had to...
We've got to check.
Hold on. If you had to create what? A product
a consumer product around... Yeah.
If you had to create a consumer product around the term Alpenglow, what kind of product would it be and what would the tagline be? There you go.
There we go.
There you go. See, we're teaching people how to... This is an AI show, by the way, as well. Not just crypto.
Premium outdoor... Okay.
Chase the light, keep the glow. Wellness and skincare.
Yeah.
Glow naturally.
Beverage, drink the moment.
Man, no.
Candles, yeah.
Nah, I would go for wellness skincare.
Yeah. Okay. They've done a good job then. We can pitch this in many ways.
A natural skincare line focusing on radiant, healthy skin with alpine botanicals. Man, like
Put on your daily Alpenglow. You know?
Put on your daily Alpenglow. Dude, I love the market right now. Holy, what? I don't know what did this, but
what is?
Bro, are you going to take any profits? Like, not profits, but when you get back to like, you know, the trade which I said you should have taken, where you're going to do 5x on Fosun, you'd be up exactly the same, and you would have been up on the JLP. You know.
Can I just send you all my money? Like, I have a little bit. Like, I can cook. You know.
We can go through it together. Just give me the private key.
I would give you my private keys.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give you my private keys, my private parts, whatever. Wait. But you know, I would definitely give you my private keys, Mando. But I don't think I'll sell at 1.6 because like this time around, 69 cents before 420. That does make sense for Farcoin. No?
I'm intervening. Okay.
What?
If it gets back up there, I'm intervening.
To what? 1.6?
At 1.2, I'm actually going to intervene.
You know what Mando's going to do, Tyler? He's going to send me a fake Zoom link.
At 1.2. If we go back there, I'm intervening. Just know that. Like
Tyler's Mando's gonna send me a Zoom link. That's
your wife, Kyler. We're just gonna invite you to an event, and we're gonna sit you down, and we're gonna open up fans, and we're gonna make you sell.
I mean, you and I in Locks live close by. I mean, you. I feel like you're gonna send me like a drain link. You're gonna drain me, and it's fine because it's you. And then be like, look, I have your money now. I mean, why 1.2? We just went to the most insane dump ever on Farcoin.
Do not do this to me.
1.2 is fun. We did 69 cents is the most
1.2 is insane.
poetic bottom.
Look, 1.2. Where's 1.2? I can't even see it. We're so low. 1.2 is like 1.26 was like one of the lines on Farcoin.
Can we
right?
bring up the log chart? Can we make this a log chart actually? And can we put up SHIB compared to SHIB?
There you go, log chart. So SHIB, there you go. There you go. You want a log chart, motherfucker?
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. Look at that. So SHIB is like here. SHIB all-time high is 20.
Oh, that looks perfect.
Yeah. You see in Farcoin, and then Doge. So Doge all-time high, let's call it 80. And then SHIB all-time high, let's call it 20. So see, so I think, and then what? Fucking whiff went to what? 5 bill.
Let's get whiff in there. Let's get Pepe.
Pepe was like 7 mil.
Pepe is just too high. It's always too high for Tyler. So Pepe, I think, should be trading under Farcoin at this stage.
Yeah, so Pepe went to like 8 mil, whatever it's called that. Okay, so there you go. You have Doge, SHIB. You're telling me Farcoin is not going to do something like break and then break under hard. It's over. Shiba Inu. It's over. It's over. Surely doesn't go back. You know what I mean?
Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin. Yeah, Bitcoin.
The Bitcoin flip.
Bitcoin, Farcoin. Like to the. All jokes aside, though, right? And you guys, look, I have a significant amount of my personal liquid net worth at some point was in there, which technically is really fucking stupid. Like we're talking like one of the biggest positions I've ever taken in my life. But I still think the meme is the most relevant meme outside of CT.
Mm.
You know?
It has lost a little bit of its novelty.
Yes.
I think it is got that like uniqueness about it, and that it was like the first of these sort of dumb coins really to just like catch.
Yeah.
Like of this like useless or this sort of
It's
stuff.
also getting mad farmed because of all the fucking perp positions. So it's not helping, right? So that really ruined it.
Yeah.
Like everyone's hedged, right, with Farcoin. So you're right. Maybe at 1.2 we have a conversation. I'll call you and we can talk.
Or you could just do what I said already. Like if 669 is the bottom, then you can have a 20 a 5x long, right? It drops 20%. You're still not going to get liquidated. You'll be fine.
I don't want leverage on.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah, Farcoin, I imagine it's a little bit scary.
Farcoin leverage is insane. I mean, the other day when it was in the 60s, I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Like I almost had to go back and work for like somebody. I haven't had a job since 18. I almost had to go back to work. But anyways, at least prediction markets are doing good. So that's enough to keep me busy. That's enough. Hey, don't leave the prediction market meta right now for RWAs and Pokemons, guys. All right. Remember prediction markets. All right. They're still a thing. Okay. They're still a thing. I see everybody talking about Pokemon right now.
Maybe predict about Pokemon on prediction markets. How about that? That's how you can participate.
Actually, you know what? 1 second. So we're gonna do a market Mando about your Halloween prediction, and let's do markets regarding Pokemon.
Yeah, we definitely need some Pokemon.
It's hot as fuck right now. There you go. That means it's gonna be there very quickly. The team's cooking. Anyways, let's do this giveaway because I do have a call in 6 minutes. So let's Charlie. Let's do some money. And we won too, right? We're fucking the winners. We're the number one affiliate.
So how are we giving that out?
Oh, we haven't even talked about this. Yeah, we have all the stats, right? From the volume and stuff, man, that people brought, right?
We will have
it
hasn't been shown because it gets reset each week.
Yeah.
But it will we do have the data. So
I'll talk to Sims quickly after the show and I'll get it done. Because we did say we're giving it to people who like produced. So we have to give 19K back to the people.
Yeah.
All right. Spin the wheel. Yeah, but listeners get enough money. They get enough money. And Michelle Gunn. Michelle Gunn, congratulations. Michaela. Michele, congratulations. You win. Are they here? Michele?
Is it not just Michelle?
Michelle? No, it's definitely not, it doesn't spell like Michelle.
Oh, I didn't see how it was spelled. Sometimes you have moments.
Here,
You know?
yeah, got it. They're here. They are here.
Oh, yeah, Michele.
Michele?
Michele.
Michele. How do you spell it? How do you say
How do you
his-
say your name?
Yeah. They, them, he, she, Michele. You're here. Stop typing, motherfuckers, saying they're here. What do we play for? What do we?
Yeah,
Michele.
thanks. Michele.
No. Yeah. Thanks, dude.
Great. It's
All right, thank you. Well, look, Michele, let's play some. I do have 4 minutes. Okay, let's play some Lamb Chop. Congratulations, you've made $500 already. So big congrats, so, Michele. Pick for us real quick. What mode? Easy, medium, whatever the fuck, all this stuff, and then to the tracks or not, or how many do you want to play? So you play 2 times $250. Difficulty: easy, medium, hard, very hard, death wish. Where is Michele? Or to the barn, you know, or to the barn. Go easy.
Okay.
Okay, but to where? To like which level? Like where are we going to?
Fun.
So we gotta click the first one anyways. But Michele,
Go
go to 400. Okay, so first go to 400. So okay, so that's like almost tracks. Okay, so let's go 1. There we go. There we go. There you go. Please 2. No. Yes, that's good. So to 400. Boom.
Come on.
Okay, come on.
Oh.
That's too bad. All right, Michele, you get another shot though. You get another shot. Michele, you get to pick. Damn, Mendo, you've been beating us a lot, dude. And then fucking the other guy's flying a private jet. What's his name? Legendary.
Wizard of Soho. I kind of fucked up his stream. You were watching that one, right?
That was horrible. You dissed me. Oh, you should stop. I was gonna make
He still won $2.5 grand, but
wow.
it was a bomb.
Have you ever been to dinner with Wizard of Soho? $2.5 grand doesn't even pay the water bill. 400, and then I think again. Okay, to 400. Let's go. Take him to 400. Take him to 400. Take them to 400.
Okay.
Take them.
No.
Dude, I have no words.
I have no
words. I have no words.
We can do one more. We can do one more spin, but it has to be. We have to try and go to the barn.
Okay, so it's we decide, and it's for Michele.
It's a barn one shot. We make it or we don't.
Okay, well, Michele, you're lucky. See, when Daddy's home, you know we can do shit like that. There you go. It's perfect. Right. I have 2 minutes left. So what? I do $250 on easy to the barn.
Yeah. No. Sorry, to the tracks.
Okay, that's a little.
And then we decide again. I think we go to the barn.
All right, come on, tracks.
He's swapping the RTP real quick. Give him a minute.
Yeah.
RTP. There you go. 1 second. There you go. All right, go. Boom. There you go. Yes.
No.
All right. No, that doesn't. We tried. Hey, we tried. We gave it a shot. That did not work. Sorry, Michele, but you still made $500. So on the flip side, this is good. There'll be 2 winners on Friday, I believe. Another winner tomorrow. With that, we'll see you tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode of FOMO Hour on Rug Radio. Let's go.